Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you can see this. About a couple of days ago, I had promised to do a video on this Meiwa Kumquat. I grew these seeds. I started the seeds in January on the 25th of this year. And I have about 4 plants here now that's doing just fine. I have to start them in this particular clear cup and put some slits in the side. One here, one here. Put some soil in here. I probably use, if I know me, my to-go soil, the Jiffy seed starting mix in here, along with some extra, what is that stuff called? Perlite. And then I put the seeds in. Then I took another clear cup and put it on top, and I burned with my little burner stick about 4 holes randomly around in the side. And I put 2 holes at the top. You can see the leaf coming through the top. 2 holes at the top. Then I set inside this cup, no holes in this cup because it's going to hold and catch the water. This dome creates a moisture, humidity, that allows you to not have to water it all the time because the humidity causes the water to form and drop down into the plant, and it keeps it fed. After it had about 4 true leaves, I did feed from the bottom in this cup a very, very, very light mixture of Miracle Grow and some Super Thrive, very, very light, into this cup with some water, fed it from the bottom. And here we are almost a year later, and this is what we have. So now I'm going to up-pot these plants. I know I'm going to have to put them in different, they're going to have their own pot to be in. And we're going to see what happens. Now, I lost the footage where I did this on the inside. I was talking about the plant, but I didn't take it loose. Did on the inside of the house, and I lost it some kind of way. Lost the video. But I did say I'll be happy to, I think it was to number 40, and since I have 41, maybe 42, 43, give these away. And you will have to, if you were my number 41, 40, 41, 42, 43 subscriber, I'll count back. I've got to figure out how to go in and see who all my subscribers are, see when they subscribed. And I'll be glad to mail this off to you, but we're going to make sure it's going to be okay. Now, people say, oh, it may not be true to whatever. We'll just see. I'm going to still keep it for some weeks before I mail it off to you. Make sure it gets healthy and strong, feed it some nutrients, and voila. And this little leaf is stuck up here. I don't want to tear the plant out, so I have to be really careful. I'll be right back. As you can see, it's still connected. The leaf is stuck in here. I'm going to see if I can't pry that through the top by cutting a hole in it. So you guys give me a moment. So far, so good. Now let's take this out and see what it looks like. What you say? You're doing this with me now. These are Meiwa Kumquats. It's called the smallest citrus that you could ever get. Roots right here. That's always a good sign. I'm going to break up some of this soil. I'll do it right inside of this container because we don't want to waste good soil now. I'll put some over here in this one. And let's just see if we can divide these roots up. I'm going to step to the side. Okay, there's one. Looking good. Healthy roots. Thank you, Jesus. I always thank the Lord for the blessing. So let's see if we can get these 3 untangled. It's number 2. And let's see about the other ones. All right, 3 and 4. Healthy plants. Now, when you order from the not the big box store, but places like Stock Brothers and whatever, and they send you this and you don't pay 40 and 30 and 50 and $20 for it, this is how they do it. One of the ways that they do. And you don't spend all that money. Okay, so I'm gonna take these four, set them over here. You guys know I go to my trusty cactus palm and citrus mix. Why? Because it has everything in it that we need. I don't make sure I don't have one already open. No, I don't. So let me see here. So let's get this open. And I have my perlite. As you know, I like to mix the perlite in. We're gonna do 2 plants. Actually, I'm gonna do all 4. Y'all know me. Definitely believe in reusing what you have. So this is something that, let's see where my minutes are. Yeah, we're doing good. This pot came, let's see, whew, it's stuck in here. Let's try something else. There's a pot inside of a pot. Look at there. So we would run ahead and do these 3. I do the other one off camera. It's going to be the same. Put this mix in there. You know I like to use my trusty perlite. These plants are fighting for space over here. I need to be giving some of these away. Put your perlite in there, mix it so it won't be all crazy when you go to watering, because you know it will. This mix is good. That perlite mix is good, but for some reason or another, it gets a little bit too solid. It doesn't be as loose as I like for mine to be, but it has the nutrition in it for citrus plants. I do want to say that, so I do continuously use it because it works for me. Put some more perlite in here, and I'll let y'all see the mix in a minute. I'm just mixing between the 3. Between the 3. Going back and forth. Yeah, if I had my wheelbarrow or something over here, it'd go a lot better, but I don't. So, just using my hands, going down in here and mixing that perlite because I want good drainage. You do want good drainage with these citrus. Do not like wet feet. Remember, I said that. Yes, they do not like wet feet. So anyway, I have these 2 ready. So we're going ahead and do these 2. So what we're going to do is take our trusty plants. Take our trusty plant. We're going to put a little hole in there. There is no graft and all that other stuff, but it is a discoloration between the root. Let's see. I'm going to plant it up to where the green is. Okay? And I would suggest that you do the same thing if this is what you're doing. And voila, we have us a new citrus plant. Just like that. This is what they're sending you guys. Learn to do this on your own. Save yourself some money. Make your own. Duplicate your own. And that's perfect. A new Meiwa Kumquats. This is a kumquat, and I got introduced to these when I was watching Lead Farmer, and he had some. So I ordered me one and grew it, Well, it was already grown, but the first year it will produce. We're gonna bear it up to where the yellow stops and the green starts. Okay? So this is number 2. And I'll keep you posted about how it's doing. I don't want to send anybody a plant that is not doing well. So I want to get it really healthy. Number 40, 41, 42. I have 4 plants, and 43. I'm not keeping one for myself because y'all know I'm good with Meiwas over here. And I plan to do this again this year. Next year, when I do it again, I'll be selling them now. It's going to be real with y'all. I will be selling. but right now, I appreciate my subscribers. And if I don't hear from 40, 41, 42, and 43, I don't even know if I have 43 anymore. I think 2 or 3 people dropped off, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. But I don't think I have them anymore. So I'm just going to say the last 3 people. Starting with today. I'm going to count backwards. If I can identify who you are, I said 3, my last 4 subscribers, you will be privileged to receive one of the 4 that I have here. I will mail it to you, and I usually have my email address in the comments. Oof. Good Lord of mercy. You will go to my email and send me your address, and I will gladly get these off to you. No problem. This was my first time propagating kumquats. I've propagated some other things, but kumquats. And I'm happy to say it was a success. So, this weather is so gorgeous out here, you guys. I tell you the truth. Let me tell you something. I was sitting in my house the other day, 2 days ago, leaning back in my recliner chair. Huge spider just decided to drop down in front of my face. I tore that chair up getting up out of there. Yes, I did. I lost it. I completely lost it. So I'm going to do this this 3rd one here. And I'll go get some more soil. You don't need to see me do all that. I put this across here. No, actually I have some more in here. So